Okay, welcome back, Guardians. It is Thursday. Starting up a little bit later in the afternoon here. Well, yeah, it's a little bit afternoon. It's about 1 o'clock time. Um, yeah. So this morning, tried out frothing whole milk, hot whole milk, in my French press. I have a 3 cup, 2 cup actually, technically speaking, but I can get 3 cups out of it because I brew pretty strong. I don't use the coarse ground mixes. I use a slightly finer mix, and more importantly, I don't actually use it as a French press. I use it just as a carafe, and I drip brew into it. Uh, but when I get coarse ground coffee, then I use it as a full French press. But anyway, point being this is that saw on YouTube about 3 or 4 weeks ago that if you take whole milk, if you can drink whole milk, obviously you'll have to find something else, but you need to have something that has some kind of fat in it, basically. So not reduced fat or low fat or non-fat milk. But this, I don't think this would work. For the same reason why it wouldn't work if you steamed it at an actual espresso machine. But anyway, the point is that I tried it out this morning, and we had one. I would have to say one of the best non-cafe experiences as far as a cappuccino goes that we probably had. And I say we because it was my wife and I. That we probably had in years. And it brought back so many happy memories of when I used to be, well, they didn't call us baristas where I was working at the time, but I was basically a coffee jerk. And I worked multiple locations for this one company and was making coffee, 6 days a week for the most part, really. And then on my day off, coming in and making coffee for the crew because, that was it. And when I used to work at another shop, a retail place, they found out that I worked, for this one company, and everyone was like, "Oh yeah, he's got to make the coffee for us." And so, yeah, I did. But anyway, long story short, it was really great. So it's not hard to do. Just look it up: how to froth milk with your French press. I'll leave you to it. If it's something that you do, if you like coffee and you don't want to spend, $9 for a latte at the local, brewery brew house then, or do they call it cafe? Then you can go ahead and try that out. So yeah, just kind of fill in the chatter here while Benji takes its sweet fucking time loading me into the tower. Which I mean, fuck, dude, this is what I'm talking about. Fucking all this crossplay. It's just bullshit. Was this every player in Destiny playing right now at the tower? Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 PC players. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Xbox players. And then we have how many? We better have 7 PlayStation guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so there are more Sony people playing today. Yeah, I'm not surprised that it's crowded on a Friday. One, it's Thursday. I've heard there's a lot of scuttle going on about the GMs for this weekend. I think Iron Banner's on, so Trials isn't. It's the last weekend for Iron Banner before it goes away for a while, which, I mean, come on, you a break. You're not missing anything. The gear's not that great this time of the season around. It's just, I found nothing compelling. Let's put it to you there. But then again, I've been playing the game since Destiny 1. I'm 10 years long into this game. I know how I play. I know what I want out of the game. And Iron Banner is just not offering what I want, but I'm picking it up for the resources and the clout. So there you go. The one and only time that I actually chase a trophy of any kind is the Iron Lord trophy. But that's irrelevant at this point because we're going to pick up our gunsmith bounties. Our tried and true's been doing these forever. Well, we got arc weapons, sword, good, sniper, good, and an auto rifle. Okay, so we're struggling on the kinetic spot again. Let's go find out what Zer's got to pedal in for the weekend and see if it's worth grinding. I will say that I'd rather earn my strange corns in Iron Banner simply because, and there's always the odd chance that I could pull a piece of armor that might have better stat rolls than what I've got currently going on. Armor is about the only thing that I'm actually farming for these days. All right, so he's got the Polaris Lance. Highly recommend Catalyst. It is not hard to do. The Monarch Catalyst. I don't care about the Monarch so much. Let's see, 66 on the Gwison Vest. that's okay if you're a Spectral Blade player. Ah, Mask of the Quiet One. That's a nice one. Wow, Titans got a buff on this one. Titans have a buff coming up that will allow them to do wacky things with their barricades and bubbles. So finally and fortunately, maybe I'll actually roll a Titan again. 63 for the Promethean Spur. That is a really balanced roll. I mean, you got some heavy spikes here in the Resilience, which of course is the Titan, main class perk. You got some spikes here in the Resilience and Intellect on the vest. Uh, so that kind of helps with what it's supposed to do. But then you got the Promethean Spur, create combination healing and powering rifts. And I can see where this is very middle of the line kind of shit. Down here in the focusings and other fun stuff, legal action is okay. I've seen some people do some crazy things with this in Crucible. Spare rations used to be a thing, but I mean, hard pass on these perks. I don't like kinetic tremors, and I think moving target is okay, but it's better on a pulse rifle or a SMG. Wishbringer used to be a big one also. Opening shot, pulse monitor might be fun. Accuratize rounds is preferred over whatever this is. Tactical mag, yeah. Full choke, maybe not. That's a good Turk right there. Seventh Seraph, oh yeah, this used to be one of my favorite babies. Oh, trench barrel and auto-loading holster. Good combo, good combo. Definitely go with the light mag for this one for the range. And probably, I don't think you really need to worry about the masterwork here. If you can let that go, save your rations. Shave your rations for something else. Relentless strikes and on guard. No, not a gun juggler, so that's not going to work. Fortunately, it makes up for it with jagged edge and swordmaster's guard, so you have some fun hell handling there. Again, these are all weapons plug-in holes. I would recommend craftables over everything else. Although sticky grenades, shield disorient, and pulse monitor. This is the nice little trifecta of fuck you. Definitely go for that blast radius. It's at 31. This guy, the Behringer, is not doing it too much. Whoopsie. Although, yeah, there's nothing here. Oh, here we go. Velocity. Yeah, you can improve the velocity, but you'll tank your blast radius even harder. Yeah, I don't know. This might be a let it go kind of situation. Again, everybody wants to go for the quick fang. That's fine. That's a thing. It's a meme. The gold tusk, if you can farm the patterns, is a much better choice. Although I will say, jagged edge is a good balancer against flash counter, but not my fun. Down here in the armors, nothing really, anything to actually speak of. Nothing I could ever use. Yeah, definitely not worth my trouble. Exotics. You have all the exotics, and then surplus on a Hawkmoon, pass. So that's going to do this. That's going to do this. I can do this. That's going to do me for the Zers. I didn't really see anything in here that I needed to bust my ass for. So I'm going to say pass and go off and do some patrols, have some fun. I encourage you all to do the same. Have fun, that is. You don't have to do patrols. I mean, some people think that patrols are beneath them. But, I mean, yeah, so whatever. Till next time, be nice, play well, and I thank you greatly for stopping by and hanging out, hearing me out. Till then, later.